Hi there, and this is CBT News Online from beyond the pages of the New Sunday Times Motoring Pull-Up. Just one more day to go for the NST Maybank COTY2U Auto Show. Today we will feature an exclusive interview with Proton and what they will be showcasing at the show. But first up, the news. The long-running Lotus versus Lotus saga is over. The terms of the settlement are confidential, but the deal sees the Lotus brand reunited under the sole ownership of Lotus Group. For the 2012 F1 season, the former Team Lotus One Malaysia racing team will race under the name Caterham F1 Team and will use a Caterham chassis. Well, aren't we all glad that they've got that all sorted? Now it's time to concentrate on getting some podium finishes. Moving on, as we should, Kia has released a smaller version of its Soul, called the Ray. Though Kia isn't revealing any information on what's under the Ray, we can see that it has an asymmetrical design with a normal door on the left and a sliding rear door on the right. For now, Kia says the Ray is only to be sold in South Korea. Meanwhile, Nissan will be presenting their 8 electric vehicle concepts at the upcoming 2011 Tokyo Motor Show. One called the PIVO 3 is an ultra-compact city commuter, the third version of the PIVO. Nissan says that the PIVO 3 is what Nissan envisions to be a more realistic electric vehicle of the near future. This is CBT News from beyond the pages of the New Sunday Times Motoring Pull-Up. Honda has announced specs for the Cross Tourer, an adventure sports tourer. The model features a 1200cc engine, adventure styling, long suspension travel and upright riding position. Also shown was the Integra, which offers the dynamic ride of a bike with the protection of a large scooter. Over in China, a report says that there has been sightings of a Proton/Youngman SUV. Suspected to be based on the Lotus APX, it made its debut in Geneva 5 years ago, but never went into production. The China Car Times speculates that based on that platform, Youngman will probably use a 4-port 2 to 2.4-litre engine for economical reasons. Next, after much garbage bag wrapped spy shots, Peugeot will finally introduce its 208 hatchback sometime in Q2 of 2012. The car will be available in both 3-door and 5-door form. The company says it represents the most ambitious specification overhaul ever undertaken by the marque. It's slightly shorter and lower than the current 207, but will offer more occupant space. It is also over 100 kilos lighter than the current car. They are expected to introduce 5 diesel models. As for gasoline, the 208 will have a new range of 3-cylinder petrol engines in 1.0 and 1.2-litre VTI specs. Finally, as part of our updates on the COTY2U show this weekend, we have an exclusive interview with Proton's Head of Communications, Izzat Raya, and what we can expect from them at this year's show.
Well, Proton was incorporated in 1983 and it was mooted by the Prime Minister then, Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad. And at the current moment, our very first car, Saga, was commercially launched in 1985 on July 9th, and we take that as our birthday. So till to date, we have been in operations for 26 years. We are now in 27 countries, from UK to Middle East, across Southeast Asia and also in Australasia. And well, altogether, since our first day of inception, to date, we have produced about 18 models of cars, of which 6 of them are available in our showroom today. As for the COTY2U show, of course, we'll be displaying our production cars. There'll be at least 3 or 4 cars on display during that day. I shall keep the details of the car as a surprise. But I think on top of everything is the display of the much anticipated Satriano S2000 rally car that has just been announced as the champion for the recent APRC. So I think it's a golden opportunity for the public to be close to the car that has done not only the brand but also the country proud for winning such a big championship. And apart from that, there will be also Proton merchandises, Proton, LRGP and R3 merchandises available on sale for the public to come and grab them. And beyond that, as one of the biggest exhibitors for COTY2U, I'm sure there'll be lots more other activities that the public shouldn't miss if should they choose to come and visit us. Well, for the public, I think the biggest highlight for the public for this COTY2U show from Proton is the fact that for those who come and book their car during this 2-day COTY2U show period, you will enjoy additional 500 ringgit discount on top of whatever discount that we have for the cars. And apart from that, you stand a very, very good chance to be part of a competition where you stand the chance to win a 3-day, 2-night holiday package, as well as iPad 2 and lots more other interesting prizes. So, yep, you should come and take this opportunity to come and book your Proton car at the COTY2U show, because we have all the interesting things for you. And apart from that, don't forget at the Electric Avenue, at the Electric Avenue, we will have for you our Saga EV and Ixora RE EV for a taxi ride experience. You'll be driven in this 2 electric car of Proton, and for you to enjoy and to enjoy the new experience with these 2 cars. So it's something that you shouldn't miss as well.
Well, it looks like everyone is all set for the COTY2U event this weekend. It begins at noon with the Meet the CBT team session, and there's also the Kawasaki Versys 1000 launch approximately at 2 p.m. So make your way to the Martrade Centre. Until we see you there, from the team at CBT, drive safe and happy motoring.